What is up, y'all? Alden Massey back here with another video. Well, we got some fixing up to do on Sabrina. She's got one of them check engine lights. Okay, so sad days for Sabrina. But let's check it out. All right, so there it is. Check emission system. All right. So I got this check engine light. It's code P0172, right? And on my code reader, it read bank 2 sensor 1 or something. So I swapped out the back O2 sensor. And also, right before I did that, I also seafoamed the car. So I ran the car with seafoam through the intake, yada yada. And I was like, maybe that would help. Maybe something's just clogged up. Then did the O2 sensor, and it helped for literally one drive. So obviously it didn't help. I was like, okay, well shoot, well something else. And I was looking online. Everybody was saying stuff from mass airflow sensor to O2 sensor. So I don't really know what the full issue is here. So then I just watched the video, and it said, the whole procedure to figure out what is the issue. So they said anywhere from cleaning the cold air intake, or I'm sorry, just the air intake, to checking the mass airflow sensor, to checking the fuel pressure, because if the fuel pressure's bad, then it'll be a fuel filter, and I guess maybe fuel pump, maybe even as well. There's a large range here, all the way from the start of the car to the back of the car of opportunity. So I'm starting off with the quick and easy one first. So part one of this video here, I'm gonna be cleaning the air intake. All right, so I went and got this K&N filter cleaner and filter oil. Let's go ahead and you see this filter, you're gonna understand it's disgusting. So this might actually be a pretty valid part of the problem here. So cool, let's check it out. All right, see, check that out. I don't think it's supposed to be black. It looks even worse in person. This thing is pretty freaking nasty, so we're gonna start there. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and get straight into it because I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I don't know how many things it's gonna take to fix this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this, just this filter cone off. This thing here is freaking disgusting. Oh yeah, look at all that. All right, so what I'm actually gonna do is, there's still a bunch of caked up in the corners and stuff. So I'm gonna put a bunch of water in the cleaner in this bucket here and just let it soak for a little bit and see if that helps at all. Check this out, y'all. See, this is a lot better way to tell how bad this really is, actually. Look at that. Woo! That's just from filling it up. Ooh. That's that gabagoo right there. Yeah. Oof. Part one, day 2. Okay. I let the filter dry overnight, and thankfully I took it off of the front porch because it is raining now. So that would have been not fun, waking up to a wet filter, right? No one wants a wet filter. So check it out. This thing is, look at that, you can actually see through it. Bam. I ended up letting it soak in water and that cleaner stuff for probably about an hour. And then I took it out and rinsed it out and been drying since. It looks way cleaner, y'all. So now I got the oil. Cool, so now I got the filter oil. So I'm gonna spray it on there, and should be a spray. Yep. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna come out red as well, so I actually have a red filter. It's a little red. I'm trying to be careful because you can overdo it, okay? So don't do it very much. Because that was just a slight hue. I ain't trying to mess this up. I did see a story on one of the forums. Someone overdid the oil, and then they got all caked up in their actual manifold and stuff. So check that out, though. Look, you can actually see through it. It's actually kind of red too. That's cool looking. Heck yeah. Let's get it. We'll pop the hood and we'll put this dang thing back on there. Now, honestly, this probably won't be the reason for my code, but it needs to happen, and this is your friendly reminder to make sure your air filter is clean, all right? All right, all back in place. It looks way different. It looks way better. So got that back in place, nice and sturdy. Got that back. But if you do like this intake setup, I do like it. Now it's probably a lot of hot air coming into it, but this thing, you can hear the intake like crazy with this K&N Typhoon. All right, so let me go get the code reader, see if I can clear the code, and we'll see if it stays. Let's just say hypothetically, this doesn't fix the issue. So I'm going to check the mass airflow sensor, I guess, next. And at the same time, I'll probably check the fuel pressure, which I think the fuel pressure will be fine. I think it's just not getting enough air, you know? I'm pretty convinced on the air situation. These roads are wet. Torquey girl this morning. Something feels different, yo. I mean, it could be placebo, but damn. This thing feels like I just put like a little 25, 50 shot of NOS or something in this thing. Honda people, am I right? Clean your filter, you gain 25 horsepower. Still did a little cutout thing though. Well, even if this doesn't solve the issue, I can tell it still feels better though. Sir, damn. Sabrina likes this weather right now. Fresh air filter and cool air. It's basically boost season for the K24, all right? No, please, no. Dang it. It's back. All right. So Sabrina has been nice to me and not nice to me. You saw the clip. It was about an hour and a half after driving last time. The check engine light came back on. And then literally twice a day, it'll switch over between check engine light and no check engine light. The way the car drives without the check engine light is normal. Like the air fuel ratio, you know what I mean? I'm going through the RPMs and it feels normal. But as soon as that check engine light comes on, all hell breaks loose and it starts choking up at the RPM. So it's got to be something stupid, okay? The next thing we're going to do, because I think using my thought process here, as soon as I clean the filter, the check engine light wants to be not there. So I'm thinking it might have just been dirtying up the MAF the entire time. It's been dirtying up the mass airflow sensor this whole time. So with it being a clean filter, it's kind of cleaning it off kind of naturally. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean that mass airflow sensor and also try and clean up the throttle body a little bit. So we'll go ahead and show you what I do there, and hopefully that is the last thing I gotta do, because it starts to get serious after this. These are serious and expensive. Okay. All right, check this out. Definitely got some dirty around the edges, but it's overall pretty clean, you see? There's the mass airflow sensor. And you see it's actually like kind of not on properly. There's like a gap. I don't know if that's an issue. See, that side's fine, this side's not. I'm kind of worried about that, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take it off so I can actually make sure it's cinched down properly, and then I'll clean it out like that and go from there. I honestly don't know what clean's supposed to look like. It says it's supposed to evaporate. I don't know, it's still kind of moist looking if you ask me. But those little wires up top is what the big issue is. See that? I'm probably gonna spray this one more time, let it dry, clean out the tubing in there, because you can see it actually, I cleaned it out before I sprayed so I could see how dirty it got, and it definitely got pretty freaking dirty again, so it needed it. out. Let's hear that thing suck. Hit it, bro. Dude, that thing be sucking. I feel like it's louder than it used to be without the clean filter, man.
I think 2.4 is too much.
I think 2.4 is too much?
I think it's just the right size.
You got 2.3. That ain't doing enough. No, not enough. It look clean though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's no space coupe, you know what I'm saying?
Space coupe.
Yes, sir.